Hello and welcome. I'm a man called Jay, and you're watching Africans in London TV, or in short, AIL TV. I'm excited this evening. I'm going to be introducing a gentleman who has become almost a friend of mine. But before doing so, let me give you a background of these programs. Yes, this is Conversations for Change. That's how I call it. Now, I met this gentleman long time ago. It must have been around 2011. He was doing conferences, and he's been doing conferences all over the world. And through this relationship, I have worked with him on so many projects, including going to the Middle East, to be specific, Bahrain. Yes, and you see, my long ambition is to have or to showcase African academics, African professors, African doctors, African everything who do things in a professional manner. And tonight I am introducing Professor Alam Ahmed, the founder of Sudan Knowledge. Now, Sudan Knowledge is an organization that he founded to get his fellow Sudanese, wherever they are, from around the world. And I have witnessed it, because I can tell you, he knows many Sudanese across the world, whether they are in Kuala Lumpur, whether they are in Australia, or in the Middle East, or in Africa itself, actually. But the best thing that he does, he's managed to get this foundation when he has an event. These people come from all over the world to come and attend this event. But look, I'm not going to waste much of your time. Now we are going to hear Professor Alam Ahmed talking about Sudan Knowledge. This program was recorded 2016 at the University of East London. Yes, we have been in so many places. So every Wednesday, I will be actually featuring the programs that I have done with him, or I have programmed with him, whether it could be an interview, or it could be a program in the Middle East, it could be a program here in London, in many universities. But as for now, I leave you with Professor Alam Ahmed.
Hello, my name is Alam Ahmed, and I'm the founder of Sudan Knowledge, which is a global network. We have founded in 2008 with the help and contribution of many people, Sudanese and non-Sudanese, across the world. The ambitions and the dream, which since I was a child, to try to help Sudan and other countries in Africa and in the developing world about using and utilizing knowledge for sustainable development. It took me quite a long time until 2008 when we came together at Brighton at the Science Technology Policy Research Unit, which kindly supported the launch of the event in 2009. Also, we involved people from UNESCO, Dr. Taib Mustafa, who is currently the president of the Future University in Sudan, Professor Ahmed Haj Hassan from the Said Walid Academy of Science and in Italy, and many other partners. The idea of Sudan Knowledge is to bring every possible knowledge available about Sudan and other developing countries into one platform. The problem at the time we're trying to solve, and we still want to solve, there's so many people, experts, professionals, Sudanese and non-Sudanese, scattered across the whole world, in the Middle East, in Africa, in America, in Australia, everywhere. They all have contributed to the body of knowledge in their work, whether they are academics, engineers, doctors, social science, legal experts, and so on and so forth. But there isn't, or there has never been a platform which brings them all together. So the idea of Sudan Knowledge as a platform to bring people together to share their expertise, knowledge, was what we're trying to achieve here. I will shortly show you the website, how it works, and we would like you to contribute. But let me just tell you a few things important about this platform. Number one, Sudan Knowledge is part of a research projects I have been involved with, which is about the role of diaspora, which is the people living out of their homelands. Like for myself, I'm a Sudanese originally, but I lived in the UK. I'm still living in the UK. I'm a British citizen plus my original Sudanese citizenship. How those diaspora can help and contribute to the sustainable development of their own countries. So it's not a political organization. It's not ideologically relating to any group or ethnicity or particular political party or governments. It's completely part of a research project we started at the University of Sussex, which has been very successful and well received by many international organizations, and they like what we do. So we have lots of, in this platform, we have been doing conferences, as you will see shortly in the website. We started in 2009, bringing people from different backgrounds, and then in 2015, and in 2016 this year, and then our fourth conference will be next year in 2017. We also have a database to bring together all expertise, and also you can see in the database, you can search the experts or the knowledge experts from all over the world, Sudanese and non-Sudanese. Either you search about them by their names, or you can search about them by their discipline. For example, somebody who is an engineer or a doctor or a social scientist. Or you can search about them about the countries where they are based. So you can search about people living in the UK, France, Saudi Arabia, Brazil. Or you can search about them by their disciplines. Or you can search actually by the city where they are living in. Or you can do a combination of both. So you can say, I am looking for an expert in, say, in pediatrics who is residing in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. So the platform will help you to identify those people. Why are we doing this? Because we want people to know each other, number one, so they can actually cooperate, they can actually do joint work, they can actually join their efforts to help their countries. The second thing we also do, and has been a very successful venture, which is the journal. And I'm very pleased to say it is the first international journal about Sudan, which is called International Journal of Sudan Research. And it's a very multidisciplinary journal where you can see research on all fields: medical, agriculture, veterinary science, social science, mathematics, all of it coming together, and there is one umbrella, which is this journal. And so far we have been publishing for 5 years, and it's becoming very popular even for non-Sudanese to publish in this journal. It's highly regarded and respected among academic peers. We also have a database, we have a library where you can actually access documents. The good thing about this network is completely free. You don't need even to have a password to access or download anything. We also have a big library of all the videos of the lectures, conferences, meetings we have, and it's available in the YouTube. Our aim is that anyone, student, particularly the young generations, academic staff, anywhere in Sudan and outside Sudan, is simply to download, to use these lectures, to use these videos, to use these books, to use these journals, and also to engage with us. All the experts on this platform, you can actually contact them directly to help you. You don't need to come to us. You can find there a form saying you contact the expert, and you just contact him or her, and then they will get back to you. You can ask them to help you with anything, writing your research proposal, looking for advice. You want them to come to you in Sudan and give you some lectures or give you some technical help, whatever you like. So it's completely informal platform where you can access it. Now, what we really want people from across the whole world, it's Sudanese and non-Sudanese, is to come to this website, and for yourself you can see how easy and friendly it is to use, and just upload your information, and your information will be there for people to know about you, to know about your work. And the beauty is you can link anything you like, your Facebook, page, you can LinkedIn group page, you can add any video you have at under your umbrella that people can actually search about anything they want. We have been involved with many projects with Travel to Sudan, not only me, but anyone. It's very informal. And I really hope and wish every one of you can actually take a few minutes to browse the website and to try to use it as much as he or she or they can, and share it with your students, with your colleagues, with your friends, anywhere you are in the world. But most importantly, we want you to contribute, because this is not my website or it's not my platform, it's your platform. And we would like you to contribute. So you can actually contribute by uploading your information, uploading your books, your journals, uploading your videos to our YouTube channels. Do whatever you like, but we would like people to contribute and also to engage with us how we can take this initiative forward. Particularly young and the youth, we are very keen on listening and working very closely with our young generations who are the future of our sustainable development strategies and policies, not only in Sudan, but in the whole developing countries. We would like them to come forward and actually take a lead in this initiative. Okay, now I'm going to show you the website for Sudan Knowledge, or the platform which we talked about earlier, and I will explore with you all the items in the website and how you can use it, and also how you can contribute to it. Let me start by, this is the website, you can see it here. And you can see this is the main the main page here, the home page. You can see here you get a browsers. This is the home. Here you can actually talk about what is Sudan Knowledge, give you an idea about our objectives, what we're trying to achieve. And then you will come here to the conferences, which we're doing. And then you go to the journal and the books, the network, library, and useful links. So let me start by the networks. The network is the expert I explained earlier, and as you can see here, we have people have been categorized by disciplines. You don't need necessarily to be in one discipline, but you can be in more than one discipline. So you can be in agriculture, in animal production, and art, whatever it is. And we can actually add more disciplines if somebody comes forward to be included, and his or her area of expertise is not actually already mentioned here. We can include that in the areas to be included. So if, for example, I would like to see who is an expert in agriculture, I can find them here, like Professor Tijan Abdel Jalil, Professor Ahmad Yusuf, and I can find immediately his title or her title here. You can see he is a dean, for example, and then I will, if I click on view profile, I can see more about him or her. So for example, let's see here, Abu Bakr Hussein, senior expert. If you click here, immediately you will see his picture. He's a senior expert at the Arab Planning Institute in Kuwait. His qualification, PhD, MSc, BSc, where he is based in Kuwait, or in Kuwait as a country. And then you have a summary about his expertise here. And then this is just an interactive map to show you where he actually located in terms of a map. And more importantly here, you have this form if you would like to contact this expert, asking him, or you would like to get engaged with him in any discussion, any question. And here you just put your name, your email, and you send your message, and you just click on submit. So it's really very, very easy. Now, if you see the word Kuwait here, for example, as the country, if you click on that, it will tell you if there's anyone else from Kuwait. Of course, in this case, we only have him, because this is an example. Now, if we go back, for example, to economics, for example, you can see also we have economist, and he's from Kuwait, or we can clear the search, and we will end up again searching for other people. So for example, let's assume I'm looking for someone who is expert in nutrition, for example. So I just type nutrition, and I will click on search, and then I will find several people who have relation to nutrition, like Dr. Nahla Khalif from King Abdulaziz University, or Dr. Ilham Al-Jali, whatever. And then you can see easily, you can get to them. Most importantly, when you find one of the experts, you'll find also his Facebook page, LinkedIn, any kind of social media, or his own website. And we can also integrate and add his videos or YouTube channels, anything you like. Now, what we really would like people to do, everyone, professional, academics, technical, non-technical people, to contribute, is just by simply clicking on completing this very simple form. You can see it here, which asks you about your name, your last name, your position, the organization you work for, the department. And then here it will ask you about what specialization you have. So you can click on art, for example, and you can click on engineering, whatever the areas you feel you are qualified to provide expertise and knowledge in that area. And here it will give you the chance to upload your pictures, and you can upload your picture here. And then you go to the location, you can add your, all we need is your city. So for example, you are in London, and then you add the country, UK, and then you add address, and then you can add your email, any social media you have. You can add as many as you like, Twitter, Google, Instagram, LinkedIn, any social media. And you can add your website here. And then here it will give you a chance to write about your biography, about what your expertise. And here it gives you a chance to also add your degrees, PhD, MSc, BSc, honor, whatever it is. And then you submit the form. And this form is very simple. It will come to our administrators at Sussex. And the administrator will not change anything, just check the information to make sure it's all compatible with the formatting. And then he or she will publish it. And then you will automatically find yourself with the groups you have already selected. For example, if you selected, for example, engineering, you will find your name has been included here. Like here, for example. Let's take another example here, for example, Dr. Hassan Hamdoun, for example. So one of the profile I can show you, he's a research fellow at the University of Aberdeen in the School of Natural and Computing Science. His qualification, PhD, blah, blah, blah. He's from Aberdeen, he's from the UK. So if we click on the UK, we can find all the Sudanese experts available in the United Kingdom. And you can see the pages will go on and on. Now, here you can see there are people who are not Sudanese. Let's take this lady, for example. But she does contribute to the knowledge. For example, Dr. Cherry Leonardi is not a Sudanese in origin, but she is a lecturer at Durham University. For example, one of her latest books is about dealing with government in Southern Sudan, histories of chiefship community and state. So anyone who is engaged with Sudan work, you can find he or she can have a contribution here. And you can see her website here, and so on and so forth. If we go back, for example, to where we have started, you can find other experts in the area, and so on and so forth. So if we go back to this profile, you can see you can go to his LinkedIn group page, for example, here. It links you automatically. So you can really literally add any one you like. Or if you can add, for example, to his YouTube channel, or anything you would like. So this is how it works. Now, so again, this is a form you complete, it will come to us, and we will publish it very quickly, normally within the same day or within 24, 48 hours. The second thing I would like you to also explore, we have the journal, which is, I talked about it earlier, is an international journal of Sudan research, and you can browse here. It's been abstracted and indexed by ABI Inform ProQuest, also in the Cable Director of Publishing Opportunities in the US. And this is all the volumes we have published from volume 1 up to volume 6. And you can see now we are publishing in 2017 ahead of the year because we have so many papers been accepted. And here you can have an idea about the background of the journal, what does it do, what we're aiming to achieve. And also if you go back, you can find the subject we cover, which is very multidisciplinary: agriculture, animal production, accounting, food irradiation and genetic modified food. You have things to do with human resource management, we have, and so on and so on. So this is all items we have here. Now, if we go back, you can also have the editorial team, how you submit your paper, and so on. And you can see the editorial board is divided into an editorial board from Sudan, an editorial board international from people outside Sudan, and who are all very respected and highly regarded in their fields. How do you submit your paper? You can find here. So we really would like to encourage as many people as possible to contribute to this journal. You will also have here the books we have published, and we will also welcome any proposal for publishing books with us. This is a recent book we published last year, Reconnecting University with the Discourse of Sustainable Inclusive Growth in Sudan, which was, and you can see here all the chapters, comparing Sudan to its peers in Africa and the Arab world with regard to knowledge economy, existence and development. And you can just click and download the paper. They're all free of charge, and you don't need anything to download this. You can see, for example, we published a book before about food security, contribution with the Faculty of Agriculture in Khartoum University and the Ministry of Agriculture in Sudan. And this book is also available within their science, and so on and so forth. So really, anything here we're very happy to contribute to. You go to the conferences page, you can see the conferences we have done before, Shade International Conference, past keynote speakers who have spoken in our conferences before, and so on and so forth. Sponsorship opportunity if you would like to support the conference, guidelines if you want to host the conference, and so on. And here you can find also lots of stuff about the current conference. Now we're going to launch 2017 conference, and you will see all details here. Lastly, you can see also, you can go to our YouTube page, and you can see all the videos we have recorded before, for example here, and they're all available to download. And they have been done and executed to the highest level of quality in terms of broadcasting and so on and so forth. And in doing these videos, we have managed to actually work with close partners who are really very experienced in doing these videos. And they are videos captured from different people, young, old, different disciplines, and so on and so forth.
Me and my family moved
You can see.
to Northern Ireland when we're going to be able to say what's happening in the future.
I'm just browsing some of the videos we have done. We also engage people from not Sudanese, like this one from the Caribbean, one of the experts from the Caribbean diaspora, Rudy Page, who also contributed to the conferences.
Good morning, everyone. My name's staff.
And you can see there.
How to ensure that the system.
We also have a Facebook group. You will find it here. And you can also go to our Facebook group and contribute. And we would love to see you there, talk to us. We have lots of things going on here. So really, there's lots of work. Engage with it now, and we will hopefully be able to contribute to this one in the nearest future. We also have a Twitter account and so on. And I really would like to encourage you all to go to the website, contribute, and if there's any question you need any help, just contact us at Sussex with our emails. We have our contact details here, and we will be able to help you. We would love to hear from you, particularly ordinary citizens, ordinary people, young professional, academics, anyone. Thank you very much.
Yes, impressive stuff, eh? That is Sudan Knowledge, introduced by the founder himself, Alam Ahmed. We have done a whole lot of things over the years, and as I said, every Wednesday, 8 o'clock, we will be featuring some of the programs, some of the conferences that he has hosted around the world. Yes, and thank you for watching. And if you are there, if you want to get in touch with Professor Alam Ahmed, you want to take Sudan Knowledge to greater heights, he's already given you his contacts. Now, I don't have to say so much, but keep watching Africans in London TV. The conversation continues on social media. You can access this video on YouTube pages, Facebook as we are doing, and even in the future I will be actually streaming on AIL TV website itself. No YouTube, no Facebook. We are in the process of doing, everything is working. But as for now, I must say goodbye until next Wednesday. But by the way, throughout the week, I have got other things. When you see that caption scrolling along, it is exactly that. It tells you what is to come, or in the shape of things to come on AIL TV. Once again, I'm a man called Jay. Until then, it could be tomorrow. I will see you again, and next week, when we broadcast Sudan Knowledge, we're gonna start with the youth, because Professor Alam Ahmed is very, 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 very connected with the youth. Those are the programs we are going to start with. Then the elders like us, we will follow. Until then, bye.